Hey friends, happy Tuesday. We are now in our Do the Math lesson, lesson 22. Today we're going to revisit a game that you guys have played before called Cover Up, but you're playing it this time with thirds, sixths, and twelfths. Okay, so that's really what's new here. We're going to be discussing together and going through page 40 together. And then you will be doing page 41, which is playing cover up. Now, there will be no blue cube because you have no cubes at home, but you will be able to use your spinner that I attached into today's announcements that has the half, third, fourth, sixth, and twelfths. Okay, this is exactly what the blue dice would look like, but you are going to have to use a spinner page. Okay, all right. Excuse me. So today we're going to go over page 40 together in the lesson. So I want you to have your workbook page open to page 40, and we are going to begin. All right. So as you can see at the top of page 40, player A, which I already kind of set it up here, has 1/2, which remember when you're covering up, you have your one whole blue strip, and your goal for each player is to cover that whole blue strip without going over, okay? So it just so happened that this first player, player A, got it exactly, okay? And so basically she found that 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6 equals 1 whole. So in the box that is number 1, I want you to write 1/2 plus 1/3 plus, oops, 1/6 equals 1 whole. So in that first box, it's just showing you player A1. Write player A's fractions as an equation. So that is what you are to do. Write your equation. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6 equals 1. And that's what you do as you are playing this game and you roll until you cover the strip. You are going to be writing the equation that equals 1 whole. Okay? But now you should all have this written down. So I'm going to be erasing it now. So now we're going to go and we are going to look at player B. Okay, player B has his one whole strip, but when he rolled, all he got was a 6th. Okay, he got a 6th, a 3rd, and a 12th. So if we were to write this equation, it would be so far 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/12. That's what I want you to write in number 2, okay? On number 2's box, you would write the addition equation of the fractions that player B had rolled. But now we need to find out, okay, so we have a 6th, a 3rd, and a 12th. What do we need to complete and get 1 whole? Okay, so basically what you could do is look at the different types of ways that you could do this. And on number 3, it says use your fraction strips to identify fractions that would cover the rest of player B's whole strip. Then write the equation that has a sum of 1. So we want to find the sum of 1. Okay? All right. So we could do another 6th. Oh, Miss Juris is, that's not what we wanted to do. Sorry, I had to put it back on my arrow. So we have one, well, oh, my finger doesn't work with that. Okay, once my mouse. So we could do 1/6, right? And then we could do a 4th. would that work? 2/6 plus 1/3 plus, because there's 2/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/12 plus 1/4. I know they're a little off. Miss Juris totally did not have that even. So let's start it like this. So we had 1/6. Oh, it's so hard to get these lined up exactly. 1/6, and we had 1/3, right? And we had 1/12. So if we were to roll a fourth, that would work. Then what else would we need? We would need another sixth. So how would we complete that to equal 1? We would do this. First of all, I'm going to erase because you've written number 2. And number 3 is you are trying to find out how you can complete it. So it would be plus 1/4 plus 1/6. Okay? That would equal 1. Okay? Now, there is another way. Okay? So let's go back. Let's start over again. So we could have what they started with, a sixth, a third, and a 12th, right? Well, what else could we do? What is another equation? I want you to come up with at least 2 equations in this box. So we have our first equation written out. So you could do another one. So what could we add? Well, we could just add 1/12, right? So what would that equation look like? Well, we could have 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/12 plus, how many more 1/12ths did we have after that 1? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we actually had 5/12. That equals 1 whole. Okay? All right. So what you will do today is you will play this game with your sibling or a parent, and you will teach them how to play, which is a fun game if you can remember. You guys enjoyed it in class a lot. So just have a good time with it, and we will pick up for more fraction games tomorrow in lesson 23. Okay? All of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and read the directions, of course, on page 41, so you can, after this lesson, you can read the questions, and you will need your spinner. Remember, you will need your spinner to complete this, because we do not have our blue dice, okay? So you will each take turns spinning and be trying to build a whole fraction from these pieces, okay? All right, y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you later.